place to catch up with friends, relax in a friendly atmosphere and enjoy great service and food, then Buckley's can offer a fun evening that the whole family can enjoy. In our bistro you can enjoy a selection from our extensive menu, including family favourites. On those sunny days, our alfresco is the perfect setting to enjoy a meal, catch up with friends or watch your favourite sport on 2 large plasma TVs. Having a special occasion can be made easy by hiring our newly renovated function rooms. Buckley's, a venue of class that provides all your entertainment and function needs.
And welcome back, and we'll try to keep Smithy from being controversial in this segment. He's absolutely going crazy about umpires in the ad break. And I said we'll get Mick Robertson back to adjudicate again, I think, when we've got another spare hour, but that we'll do. Talk about that later on. Now, up on the screen now, we're going to put the ladder for you to have a look at, and it really is getting very interesting at this time of the year, of course. We're heading into the second part of the season, and at the moment we can see Belpost Hill, Bannockburn, Werribee Centrals, Thompson, East Geelong, all making up the 5. And I'm going to throw it to you, Smithy, and say, is the 5 settled? Please say no, that North Geelong can still get in.
I think it's settled.
It's settled,
yeah, look, I really think so, Dick. I don't think that the sides outside, obviously North Geelong will come home with a pretty handy run. Belmont Lions are just outside, and I don't think they're playing enough consistent football to win enough games that they'll need to win to get in there. And Inverleigh definitely, after they've got 2 games now that they can definitely win. I think they've got Anarchy and Winchelsea. Then they start coming against Bannockburn. I think their last 5 games are against the top 5 or 6 sides, obviously with North Geelong included in that. So it's going to make their job very interesting. Corio, probably too far back now, Dick. They're going to have 2 or 3 games now where they're going to win because they'll play Geelong West and the same sort of teams that Inverleigh have got. But, gee, coming home after that, they go back and they meet Bannockburn and that hard top set again. So I just can't see the top sides losing enough games for the bottom sides to get into that top 5. So I reckon it's pretty well settled.
Jake, the GDFL will be very happy because there are 4 sides probably that can still make the finals.
Yep.
You think it's settled yet, or those 4 sides got a chance to get in?
Yeah, gut feel would say that it's settled. I think Corio, if they have to win their next 3, I said that last week, if they can win their next 3, they can launch a base. And I suppose of the sides that aren't in the top 5 at the moment, I suppose Corio's the side there that have probably got the players to match the calibre of those of Belpost Hill and Bannockburn. And I suppose if they get a run on, anything can happen. But yeah, as I said, if they don't win their next 3 against, I think they've got Geelong West today. Geelong West today, and then Anarchy, and I think Winchelsea the week after or something like that. So they have to win those 3. And if they drop one of them, then it's season over for them. And I reckon it'll stay set from there. Expert
opinion from the Geelong Advertiser Journalist of the Year. Well, you anyway, Pat. That'll do for the time being.
I actually wouldn't be surprised to see Inverleigh sneak into the 8 come last 1 or 2 rounds. They made a run home last year, and you could say that sort of the body got a bit tired towards the end of the year with the young sort of side. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him get in there, although I can't see any of those 5 sides dropping out of the 5. So.
And a bit of a shame, Winchelsea, Anarchy, Geelong West, it appears at this stage that their season is all but over. But it's a funny game, football. It certainly is now. Out at the Inverleigh Oval, the big goal kicker out there, Owen Lewis, he's absolutely on fire at the moment. And they take on Anarchy, which is very sad for the Anarchy losing Gavin Abib, I believe one of the very good coaches in local football. Smithy, Inverleigh too strong?
Too strong, Dick. Yeah, I think they're playing some pretty good football at the moment and consistent football. And when you've got a big target up there like Owen Lewis, as you said, I think he'd be 6'4" or 5, I suppose, and weighs about my weight, 100 and only 100, Dick, and moves.
Cut off the
only good thing is he moves a lot quicker than I'll ever move again. So look, he's a great target to have up there, and I think with their young kids they've got in the side, I think they're going really well. Zach Hickelin's playing some good footy down back. They've got some good players. Ling at full back is a great player. I just think they've got too much to lose to drop a game like this. It is past Players' Day for them, so they've got something extra to play for. Got the invite in the mail. Unfortunately, can't go out in the 10 because they'll be heading up to the Werribee game. Anarchy finished their game last week pretty well. If they can take some confidence out of that, then I think that's all well and good. But I just don't think they're playing enough consistent football to trouble Inverleigh at home.
Interesting, Jake.
Yeah, Inverleigh for me as well. I think obviously if they're going to make a run for the finals, they'll have to win these games, which I suppose people would deem to be easy. But yeah, Inverleigh today for me.
Pat?
Yeah, I'll go with Inverleigh as well. I think it's pretty much written in concrete at the moment.
A big afternoon for the Hawks out there at the Inverleigh Oval. East Geelong at the Kevin O'Leary Oval. The Eagles, they have a chance to make finals football too, don't you worry about that. They take on the Winchelsea Blues. And Jake, East Geelong going along all right. Winchelsea are just about there to come out with another couple of wins, I feel.
Yeah, they're competitive every week, and I suppose it's a different characteristic from the side of the past, but I suppose Scrobelak will probably play today. He missed the last couple before the break, and I suppose him with Ryan Closter, you'd think that'd prove too strong for the Winchelsea backline. You wouldn't think they'd have enough to stop them. So I'll be tipping East Geelong, and obviously they're a side that will be playing finals at the end of the year, you would have thought.
Pat, East Geelong always will win this game, you think?
I think pretty much, yeah. Winch have been very competitive, but there's just too much in the line for East to drop this game, I think.
Smithy, in a word?
Yeah, no, East Geelong, they're going along nicely now. They've just started to gain a little bit of momentum. They won't want to lose it.
It's like the inner word that Mick Robertson would normally say. That about 116 sentences. It's unbelievable. Coria Devils, they take on Geelong West out of the Devils playground. Coria still looking for a spot in the final five. Geelong West having a dismal season at the moment. I'll start off with you, Smithy. Coria would be too strong out there, I think.
Coria.
Yep. Thank you very much, Jake.
Yeah, Coria. Billy Nichols and Jed Potty, you'd think it'd be, if they don't play this week, you'd think they'd be back next week. And either way, you think they'd be too strong for Geelong West, who are obviously struggling.
Devils too strong, Pat?
Yeah, definitely Coria for me.
Billy will play.
Billy will play?
Yeah, no, he was just short of it, probably just before the break in that extra 2 weeks. So I'd be very surprised if he didn't take to the field.
Was he named in the side yesterday?
No.
He was.
Yes, he was.
He was.
I think.
Sure now?
They name him every
I
week.
want to bring out
No,
yesterday's advertiser.
Would you risk him?
Yeah, of course you would.
Of course
This
you
time of
would,
year, you have
yes.
to. You got to get winning thing. If they're not going to win games, you've got to get them best on the field.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Now we talk about winter time, and it is the winter resort. The Belmont Lions are hosting the North Geelong Magpies out there this afternoon. I'll be putting on my little ski gear, my little snow bunny gear, my hat and gloves. I'll look like the Yachty from the Arctic Circle or something when I get out there this afternoon. Smithy, this is going to be an interesting game because if Belmont Lions beat North Geelong this afternoon, North Geelong will be struggling to make finals footy.
Yeah, I think it probably happened, Dick. If it had been at North Geelong, I probably would have gone North Geelong's way. I just think Belmont Lions, from their efforts 2 weeks ago against Bannockburn, it was a pretty good game. Speaking to all the locals at home, they were pretty impressed with the way they went. Harmy Williams didn't play in that game. He's likely to come back in. There was stories, and Pat might be able to see if he's thrown this one, but I had heard that Harmy was looking to go back to Geelong Amateurs, which was bandied around, and that's only hotel talk, and as I said, you hear a lot of stuff in the hotels. But I think they've got too much to lose. Forbes is obviously a good player, and he kicked goals from last week. Murphy, we know, can kick goals for them. Luke Marnie, I think, played in that game on the weekend, did he? The Country versus City game, I think so. So he's one of those representatives along with Jackson McLeod. So they've got too much to lose, and as I said, they can't afford to drop home games, and I just think until North Geelong can get a bloke that can play at centre half forward with a bit of height and take a control mark, and they get another ruckman in to help Kane Swennerson, because he's doing a mighty job by himself, and I don't know how long he can last by himself, but I know they got Hable to throw in there, but he has been sensational, and he deserves all the accolades he gets this year, Kane Swennerson, because I thought he was typically a backman and would obviously go well with Darren Matheson down back, but they hold the key to the North Geelong side, along with young Cameron Fletcher. The nephew, mate, Toddy Elsie up forward. Brady Watts, I've been really impressed with the games in him. He's really shown some maturity in the centre of the ground, along with Jared Bryant. So, too much experience, Belmont Lions.
North Geelong, 3 losses in a row. Jake, can they come back now?
Yeah, it'll be 4 losses in a row, I think.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah, both sides. It's a must-win game for both sides, but Belmont's probably showing the better form, and at home, you'd think they'll get the job done.
Pat, I know the Geelong Advertiser don't like the North Geelong Footy Club, so who do you go for?
I wouldn't say that, Dick.
Oh, no, I'm devastated some of the comments this year. Never mind.
It definitely has potential to be match of the round, but I can just see Belmont just getting up towards the end of the game.
Fantastic. Pat, thank you very much for coming in this morning, such short notice, and all the best for the rest of your career. We're watching it very closely with the Geelong Advertiser.
Thank you very much.
It's been great having you in the studio. And Smithy, have a great afternoon up at Werribee Centrals.
I just said Pat could probably get into the back of the Knowles bus and go up there on the weekend if he wanted to ride up there, but no, it's all right. We'll survive without him. Looking forward to the game, Dick, and the hospitality up at Werribee, as you said, very nice.
Occupational health and safety. I don't think he's allowed to get
Hope Grubby's available just in case the last-minute interchange is required.
Fantastic. Jake, you have a great afternoon at Werribee.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it.
Give my regards to the Grubster. Absolutely unbelievable. Happy birthday, Kane Swennerson, 21. Hard to believe I nursed him in my arms 21 years ago. Yes, I looked a great mother with my little tummy sticking out in front. And also Luke Parker, 18 years of age. Good on you, Lukey. All the best this afternoon, the North Geelong Magpies. Thanks again for your company. Stick around for Daryl Pittman and the boys in the local footy show. We'll be back again next week and do it all again with them and me. It'll be great. Have a great afternoon in footy. Bye for now.
The place to catch up with friends, relax in a friendly atmosphere and enjoy great service and food. Then Buckley's can offer a fun evening that the whole family can enjoy. In our bistro you can enjoy a selection from our extensive menu, including family favourites. On those sunny days, our alfresco is the perfect setting to enjoy a meal, catch up with friends or watch your favourite sport on 2 large plasma TVs. Having a special occasion can be made easy by hiring our newly renovated function rooms. Buckley's, a venue of class that provides all your entertainment and function needs.